Hello, gardening friends. It's Travis from Louisville, Kentucky, Zone 6/7. And we're going to take a late August garden walk. So grab a cup of tea or beverage of choice and come walk with me on our late summer walk. You're looking at the Mexican sunflower. It started blooming in early summer and it has been non-stop. We've had bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds all over this thing this year. This is an annual. Grew it from seed this year. Indoors. Alright, so most of you know I've got the orange and blue and purple color theme going on. So the blue here is our plumbago plant. Perennial. Comes back every year. And it's a late summer bloomer. That's what the flowers look like. We got some Russian sage back there, still blooming. Purple with the orange. The catmint is re-blooming. This one's called Walker's Low. So that's blooming for the second time this year. Middle summer, cut it back when the first round of the blooms are looking bad, and then it'll bloom for you again later in the summer. We've got sedum. I don't know why this sedum, Autumn Joy, is taking longer to turn, but that will be a fall blooming perennial. Got some coreopsis in there, the yellow. I'm a little late getting this video going because the sun is like is bright now. So I hope you guys can see everything okay. This is a French marigold. They have more of a red-orange and orange color to them versus just the regular orange. They are my favorite. And they're free. You just harvest the seeds every year in the fall and replant in the spring. French marigold. I've got the same thing going on over there, as you guys know if you've watched my videos. But in case I have any new viewers this week, kind of go over what we got going on. Kind of keeping the same pattern and theme around our front border here. Here's that Autumn Joy sedum turning pink. And it will get a deeper, rustier pink the later into fall we go. So fall color with the Russian sage, purple. Fall color again with the Autumn Joy, like we said, the sedum. Marigolds will keep blooming for you. Marigolds will keep blooming till the first frost. So even in November, you'll still have some blooms. Ajuga, it's a ground cover. Gets a purple flower on it in the spring. Nice filler, and it grows quickly. So if you're looking for a ground cover to like choke out weeds and stuff, I recommend the Ajuga. We've got spireas in here. That's the green shrub. There's one there. One in there. Those are new this year. That's why they're shorter than the ones on the other end of the landscape here. Knockout roses. They will also give you color and bloom through October. Limelight hydrangea. Now they're starting to be past their prime. Actually, they are past their prime, but I'll leave the heads on them until they turn brown. Got another spirea in here. This one's really taken over. Barberry. Got a few of them in the back. I'm hoping those get pretty tall and fill out good. This is a different kind of sedum. It's not Autumn Joy, but it is a lot brighter than the Autumn Joy. More of a fuchsia versus the rusty pink. I wish I'd have got more of that. But I will eventually when it's time to divide perennials and I can place it throughout the other parts of the garden. The moonflower vine on the arbor, it's taken over. Although it blooms in the evening. So the blooms open up in the evening and they close up mid-morning. Alright. Now the blue you see here is the blue Victoria Salvia, one of my favorite annuals, especially to pair with the orange of the marigolds. You guys can kind of see that color combination there. Bright green of the spirea. More of that sedum. Barberry. It's another rose back there. The roses are doing much better now. Earlier in the season they were covered in the Japanese beetles. So I had to go get some Sevin Dust and they don't like the Sevin Dust, so it's good stuff. Another knockout. A yellow knockout back there. So you guys can see how everything's filled in this year and taken over. This is just our second year here. So the front was very bare when we first planted it. So you can just, if you look back on the older videos, you'll see how much it's filled in. This is a hydrangea tree called Pinky Winky. The blooms start out white and then turn to a rusty pink. Kind of walk the inside of the garden. You guys can see in the back there, I've set up my horse-drawn hearse. So we are getting ready for to put up our haunted yard. So Labor Day weekend we will be putting our cemetery fence up and getting everything set out. So lots of Halloween videos to come. Like I said, you guys can see how the sedum, Autumn Joy here, has doubled in size, tripled in size. So I think what I'm going to do this fall, which is the best time to transplant and separate your perennials, I'll be pulling some of these out of here. So I don't want to just have the sedum take over. And I'll be putting them in other gardens. I'll show you guys, we had a couple pumpkin vines this year. And there's our pumpkins. I only got 4 of them, but that's better than nothing. We went ahead and set a few things out already for Halloween. Getting ready to chop this guy down. This was our red crepe myrtle. Just got a few more blooms left on it. It was gorgeous this year. It really did good. But it's just taking over, getting too tall. And too wide. Alright. Zinnias. Orange zinnias, of course. I think there's a red one there. Lantana. An annual. Let's get a close-up of the blooms. If you want a annual that takes up quite a bit of space, fills up an area, I would definitely recommend the Lantana. Like I said, we've set some of our Halloween decorations out. Lots more to come. This is our hydrangea called Bobo, a variety. And the blooms turn pink as the end of summer arrives. How could I pass up my pig planter I got for my birthday this year? Red lobelia is done blooming. And that, let's see, can you guys see that? Is the new growth. And I'm just letting the seeds fall because I want that to take over. Or not take over, but fill in. Russian sage. Purple. And another lantana. Another big orange zinnia. And yes, I've waited a little bit too late in the day to take this video, but our morning glories have started to bloom. It took them all summer, but we're finally getting some blooms. Sweet potato vine. My containers this year did not do well. I wasn't too impressed with them. I don't know if it was just because we had a dry summer and the heat and they didn't get enough water, or not sure. That's sweet potato vine that we have in there. And the burgundy. We had a smaller lantana in here. And another annual that just didn't seem to do too good for us. Okay, so if you guys remember, this area back here used to be gravel, like that. And of course I didn't want gravel here, and I didn't want to look out my kitchen window and look at gravel, so I decided to put a flower bed in here. Been working hard trying to get it filled in this year. And it's done really well. Not too bad. The white there is the snow in the summer. And that snow in the summer has been blooming since May. Very pretty papa white. Just so happened to, I guess the seeds blew in there next to the lantana, the yellow. Forever and Ever roses coming back and blooming again. Purple aster blooming. Pretty fall perennial. It's gonna look pretty with that yellow. Zinnias. I think this one's called Purple Prince. Huge blooms. course, the air conditioner is going to come on. Zinnia is an easy annual to grow from seed. Nice pop of color. And it's ideal for any cottage garden or country garden, which we have here. Another type of zinnia. Don't know the exact name of the type, but these are shorter, obviously. Blue Victoria Salvia again. Looking pretty with that drift rose. If you're looking for a rose that doesn't get tall and crazy and stays low to the ground, this drift rose is ideal. Nice color all season long. Tons and tons of blooms. Now this here is a weed. I want to say it's called sorrel or something like that. It's actually edible. It's got a, you can put it in your salads and stuff. It's got a lemony taste. But yes, it is a weed, but I'm keeping it because I like the yellow flower on it. There's more of that ajuga. Yellow lantana again. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys goodbye and thank you for watching this video. Again, this is part 1 of our late August garden tour. My time's getting ready to run out, so I'll go ahead and say goodbye now. And thanks again for watching.